Hey y'all, welcome to my front porch. Mav is napping in the air conditioning in the living room, so I thought I'd sit out here in the heat and talk to you. That's how much I love you. But we are getting ready for Amazon Prime Day, which is July 16th and 17th this year, so tomorrow and the next day. And I am technically affiliated with Amazon, although I make pretty much zero money with them because I don't have any followers or enough people following me to really make a difference in that. Let me scoot up. In that world. So I can't technically claim myself as an influencer, although technically I am affiliated. So if you follow my links and go through to my storefront and actually buy something off of my storefront, yes, I get a percentage. It is a tiny percentage, but it is a percentage. So if you do that, thank you for doing that. You are appreciated. Otherwise, thanks for being here. I'm not worried about people purchasing of it. I'm not trying to make my living off of it. So it's just something that I added onto my social media, which is great. I do love it because I get to organize all my thoughts and all the products. And occasionally I do some reviews of the products that I have for Amazon, which is fun. But you can follow the link in my bio, which will take you to my Amazon storefront, which is just organized into lists of things that either I have purchased and tried, or things I would like to purchase and try, or most of it is things that I have because I am an Amazon shopper, an avid Amazon shopper. Unfortunately, I have a little bit of a weakness there, but it's just so convenient. I live so far from anywhere, and the UPS truck will bring it right to my front door. But anyway, we are looking at the Amazon Prime things. Hi, kitty. Got a kitty wanting to join me. A little kitty. Anyway, I went through the page that they sent me a link, said these are the things that are going to be on Amazon Prime if you want to share with your followers. And I was like, okay, I can scroll through this and figure this out and look at all this. And like there are like thousands of products on there. So I scrolled through like the first 200 or 300 of them, and I was just looking for things that I already owned or things that I am interested in buying to share with you guys, because I'm not going to just add a bunch of random stuff to my page because I don't know anything about it. Just because it's on sale doesn't mean that we need it, right? But I was surprised that there were some things that I have been looking at that I do need to order, like a new car seat for Mav, which are going to be on Amazon Prime deals. So we're probably going to be ordering a new car seat. And I noticed that there was a lot of things that I do already have that I love, which I would love to share with you guys, which I'm not going to make this a super long video. I think I only picked out like 15 things to show you guys. So let me shift the camera so I have a place to put the products beside my face. Hopefully you can hear me okay. We're using two different phones. We're trying to be techie even though we're not. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show you guys is the DeWalt 20 volt max orbital, say that fast, sander. I ordered this a couple months ago because I have a lot of wood projects. I love woodworking, and I don't have a lot of outlets, and it just drives me crazy to have to drag out 100 or 200 feet of extension cord to do anything in my yard or on any of my wood projects with a sander. So when I saw that this one was battery operated by DeWalt, because a lot of our tools are DeWalt, I decided to order this, give it a go. I'm probably going to do a review video on it on YouTube eventually if I ever get around to it. Hopefully I will, because I wanted to use this product at least a month on projects, not every day all month long, but at least have it a while and use it some before I decided to review it. And I have now. It is the bomb. Just straight up awesome. You do need a fairly big battery on it, which I do not believe it comes with a battery at this price. No, it does not. But the little bitty skinny batteries will run it for like less than 10 minutes. The bigger batteries, I think it's 20 and 60 volt. I put the bigger battery on it. My husband has a whole stack of batteries out there, so I just go and grab one. But I put a bigger battery on it, which makes it heavier, but I can run it 40 minutes or longer, sanding things without a cord. I mean, how much more convenient is that? And it's got a lot of power. Like, I was surprised. I was expecting it to kind of to fizzle out and not really do it, but I was using it on rough cut lumber with a heavy sanding disc, and works right along. Pretty easy to hold on to. I mean, if you got really weak wrists, sanding is probably not for you anyway. This has not got more power than a regular corded sander, but it's definitely not got less. The only difference is that it's not going to run as long, but if you've got more batteries, I think eventually it would get hot. Like, I think it just, the mechanisms inside of it would get too hot if you ran it for an extended period of time. But I think this is 100% worth the money. It's an amazing thing. I will use the daylights out of it. So it's originally $180. which is a lot, and that is not what I paid for it because I had some coupons and stuff, and I have the Amazon card that we use for our mechanic business, so I rack up points, and then when I get enough points and with the coupons that Amazon sends me, I order stuff every few months at fairly cheap. So this was $180 originally, but right now with Amazon Prime Day coming up, it is $90, $89.95, which is a 50% discount, which I thought was pretty serious discount for this, because DeWalt, DeWalt's not usually on sale for 50%. All right, moving on. Let's look at another DeWalt product, just because I did notice it was on sale. I have not ordered this specific kit. I just noticed it was on the list. But I do have this kit. I got it from Baumgart's instead of Amazon. Well, my husband got it for me for Christmas 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. Anyway, this is the DeWalt 20-volt max cordless drill and the impact driver power tool combo kit with 2 batteries and a charger. And this is originally $239 and it's 42% off, so it's $139, which in my opinion is a really good price for 2 DeWalt. I guess they call it a drill and an impact driver. I don't hardly ever use my drill. I do have it. I don't hardly ever use it because I use the impact driver all the time, and I probably use that thing every other day. It is the tool to have in your kit if you are handy. I'm not exactly handy, but handy. Really good tool. That was good value. So moving on from that one, next thing I've got in here is a pair of shoes. I ordered a pair of women's Asics women's gel Contend running shoes. I got myself a pair 2 months ago, and I was not sure at first if I was going to love them because they are really stiff when you first get them, and they don't feel quite right. There's a lot of sole on them, and I've been wearing a really flexible sole for the last year, just kind of like a barefoot sole, which I've never really enjoyed. I like having a thick sole on my shoe. I know that's good for your body, but I really do enjoy it. I really thought I was gonna have to send these back because they did not feel great, and I wore them in the house for 3 days because I used them as house shoes. I would love to wear them in the yard, which is what made me think I might order another pair because I'm really wanting to wear my house shoes outside, and then that makes them not house shoes anymore, and I don't have house shoes anymore. So I'm thinking about ordering another pair on the Amazon Prime. Thinking about it, not sure, but I probably will. So if you do order these, they're pretty true to size. I got my regular size 8.5. They're the right length for me, but do give them a couple of days to break in before you say I absolutely hate these, because they did stretch in every direction for me and made it a lot better. Because at first I thought these are stiff and tight, like wearing bricks on your feet, but they got a lot better and I love them now. They come in a lot of colors. They're originally $70. They're 29% off, and they're $49. $50, $49.99. Let's see what's next. The Chefman electric kettle, a 1.8 liter hot water boiler. I have one of these plug-in hot water boiler things that I got. Whoa, where's my phone? Got as a wedding gift 10 years ago. It's not this exact one. I don't even have any idea what the brand of the one I have is because it's all wore off. But these things are really great. They heat up. They boil water from tap temperature to boiling in 3 minutes. And I use it all the time. And I noticed this one is on sale. It's usually $27.99. It's $19.99 with Prime Days. That's 29% off. And my sister has been asking for one ever since she saw mine. She visited once and I made her a cup of tea, and since then she's been asking about it. And her birthday's coming up in September, so I'm going to order her this one for her birthday. But I noticed that it was on sale, so I added it to the list. Car seats. I added the Graco Slim Fit 3-in-1 convertible car seat, which is originally $199.99 and is 30% off for $139.99. And the Graco Extended 2-Fit convertible baby car seat, which is usually $199, is 35% off, so it's $129.99. And they are both convertible to forward facing, and we're about to wait Max out on our current car seat with Mav, so we need to up him into the next weight level, and I would like that weight level to be going from rear facing to front facing when we get to that point, so I don't have to buy another car seat here in a couple of months because he's growing really fast. So I added both of those. I'm not going to go through all the specs on those because they are car seats and you have to read through all the specs yourself. But we really do like Graco. We have the Graco car seat and stroller currently. I think they are amazing. They work well for us. So we'll probably be getting one of those. And I lost track of my page here. Crum diddle dum. Here we go. The baby food processor. This thing, if anybody in your life, or you, or just anybody you know, you have a baby shower to go to, or you just know somebody, your neighbor has a baby, this is the gift to get. I got one of these early on when Mav started doing food instead of milk. He went from milk to food, and we got one of these because I wanted to make my own baby food because I'm a stay-at-home mom and this is my life and I have the time. And I really wanted something to steam vegetables and fruits and then blend it and make it into warm, yummy baby food, basically. So I purchased one of these. It's by Chef Handy, and I cannot rave enough about these. I wish that I could get in on a deal with Chef Handy because I have sold so many of these to my friends and family because they're amazing. You can use them for everything. I used them for that, and then when he got older I started making it less baby foodish and more chunky and putting it in his oatmeal. I made popsicles with it the other day. I made the popsicle stuff in it out of real fruit and put it in popsicle molds in the freezer. We're still using it, and he's almost 2, so it's actually really incredible product. And it's on big sale, so it is usually $119.99, and they now have 2 colors instead of just the one, and it's currently $89.99. But if I'm not sure how this works, it's always there for me most of the time. I don't know if it's for everybody or just me or what's going on there, but right under the price there's a orange coupon thing where if you click the box before you add it to your cart, it'll apply the coupon, and it says there's a $20 coupon with this, so that makes it from $119.99 down to $69, which is a really good price for this thing. So can't sing this one's praises enough. It's easy to clean. I put it in the dishwasher even though it doesn't say anywhere on it that it's dishwasher safe. I have been putting it in the dishwasher every single day for almost 2 years now. It's fine. So yeah, fantastic product. I added an ice maker to the list. I just recently got an ice maker, not this brand. I don't know anything about this brand. Okay, I'm going to be doing a YouTube review on the brand I have in my kitchen. It is unfortunately not on sale for Amazon Prime. But as far as I can tell, they're all kind of the same technology. So I would feel comfortable recommending just about any ice maker of this type to somebody, as long as your expectations are not through the roof, because the technology for ice makers is really expensive if you want one that stays frozen like a freezer. But the technology of these ice makers, where it's just making ice and not keeping it cold, but you're like putting it in your drinker all day long, pretty similar. So this one is usually $109.98. It is 27% off, which makes it right around $80. It doesn't have a coupon with it. Comes in several colors. I thought I'm loving mine so much that I would recommend to just about anybody to have a countertop ice maker if you don't have an ice maker in your fridge. So this one I saw on the Amazon Prime list and thought I'll add that to my list because I'm enjoying mine so much. Again, this is not the brand that I have, but I'm betting that they are pretty similar. I added the Ninja Creamy Ice Cream Maker into the list just because I saw it was on sale. It is not something I have, not something that I have experienced. It is something that's on my wish list for when I get enough points racked up that I won't have to actually pay my hard-earned money for it. Probably be next summer or maybe Christmas when I get that done. But I've seen a lot of amazing things about this thing and I think it is really cool. So I added it to my list just to add it because I thought it was neat. It's usually $199.99. It's $149.99 right now, so it'll be 25% off. In case you've got caught up in the everybody else has one. I added the Shark vacuum, the Shark Navigator Pro upright vacuum. I absolutely love these vacuums. I will always have a Shark drivable vacuum. They are just the supreme vacuum. And I only ever get them when they're on sale because they are like $200 regularly. And usually, if I'm watching Walmart, they have like an overstock sale on them, and I can get them for $100 instead of $200. This is close to that kind of a sale, not quite, but close. It's usually $199.99, so $200, and it is 30% off for Prime Day, so $139. I have nothing bad to say about these Shark vacuums. They're swivel. The one I have currently is a lift away, which I wish it wasn't, because the baby, he's not a baby, he's almost 2. The kiddo is always pushing the button that causes it to lift away, so then when I lift it up, it comes apart, and it's just constant. But the one I have clicked here for the Prime Day deal is, I don't think it's a lift away. But they're not very heavy, they swivel really easy, and they have amazing suction. It's a good vacuum. Speaking of vacuums, okay, let's talk about the Yeeti. I think it's called Yeeti. I'm hoping it's not Yeti, because it's Yeedi. I bought a robot vacuum from Amazon, from their brand, at Christmas. So we're getting closer to a year of having it now. I still haven't got my YouTube review on it. I was getting ready to do it, and then I realized that they were discontinuing the product. So my YouTube review of the product would have been completely irrelevant, because they discontinued the one, they'd have discontinued the one that I bought, which I absolutely love it. It was an amazing purchase. It's one of those things that I got with points that I had saved up, and I had a coupon, and it was on sale, and it turned out to be, the right price at the right time. I didn't have to hardly pay anything for it. I think I paid like $50 for it at the time out of my own pocket. Use it every day, sometimes several times a day. Really, really amazing robot vacuum. And I do not have the house that would be ideal for robot vacuums. We are an indoor, shoe in, out kind of a ranch house, and all the floors are different levels and are different types of flooring. I don't have the same flooring in any room at all. And my house is not very tight, so every time the wind blows, the dust comes in and it just coats the floors in dust. So I love this thing. It is amazing. I will be getting another Yeeti if this one ever gives out on me. So what I was saying is that they discontinued the one that I have, which it is still available, but it is available at a price that is just ridiculous, because their new ones that they came out with are cheaper. I don't know what's going on there. I really don't. But I put both of them in my storefront so that you could see them. The Yeeti Cube Robot Vacuum in the white is the one I have, and it is $700, which is a lot for a vacuum cleaner. But it does have the coupon for $260 off, which you can do the math on that one, which makes it, maybe I'll do the math for you, $699, $260. $439 is still a lot for a robot vacuum. Like I said, I did not pay $400 for my vacuum cleaner. But I have really, really liked it. It is really tough, and it does all the different levels of the floor, and it'll go up and over. And the other day it vacuumed up a child's sock, and I mean it sucked it up in there, and I had to get pliers out and pull it back out, because it's got some serious suction to it, and it's got like an anti-wrap on the brush. So I think if you had long hair, that it wouldn't wrap up too badly. I don't have any. Occasionally, if a string of carpet gets loose, because I do have cheap carpet, it will wrap it up, but it just unwraps really easily. I don't have to get a knife and cut it off. All the departments make sense for cleaning. It also has the mop function. It mops my kitchen every single day. The water distribution from here to there to there to here works really well. It doesn't leak. I don't have any hard water buildup problems currently. I think it's an amazing vacuum. That being said, they did discontinue it. They had too many models going with too many part numbers, and they couldn't keep their customer service department working well with people with that many different things, is my guess. I haven't heard from the company, but that would be my guess as a consumer that understands these kinds of things kind of usually. So they came out with new models that are simplified, and they all have similar, they're all built out of the same things. Because for a while there, they came out with one model, just one. And I saw that this last week or two, they came out with 3 more that are coming out soon. And they all look so similar to me that I'm betting, I don't know for sure, but I am betting that they all have similar parts or the same parts. So that they have different price points on their product, but they can part replace with a smaller inventory, which would be an extremely good move from a business standpoint. But anyway, back to this. The one that I added to my Amazon storefront is called the Yeti C12 Pro Plus Robot Vacuum and Mop. This is their new model. You can get it directly from the Yeti store or from Amazon at the exact same price. They have the same coupons going on currently, which I personally appreciate. I don't like it when Amazon and the store are not playing together and one's different price than the other. So this one is the Pro Plus, the mop and the vacuum. It is usually $599 right now. For the Amazon Prime Day, it is $499 plus the $110 off coupon. So that brings it down to $499 subtract 110, which should be easy math, except I've already done a lot of math today and my brain doesn't want to work. $389. So which is like $100 less than the old model. So I wouldn't be getting the old model off of Amazon. I would get the new model. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But I cannot tell you up front if the new model works as good as the old model. I would assume that it would. You would hope. And if I ever have to buy another one, I will be getting another Yeti. So there's that. And I'm sure that they are coming out with one that is not a mop as well, but the only ones I know about are the ones that vacuum and mop. All right, so we will get off of that page. The only other thing I added to my page for Amazon Prime Day are these little baby Levi's. I bought Mav several pairs of these. They are 24% off for Amazon Prime Day. I will probably be getting him the next size up because he is growing so fast, and we really like these. They are so stinking cute. And they do have the elasticated waistband, but they're not just elastic through the denim, because I don't know if you remember those from when, I don't know if they're still a thing, but when Wrangler had little jeans, they just had the elastic through the back of it, and it kind of scrunched the denim, and it kind of made a stiff ribbling in the back. It just kind of gave you like, it's stiff and uncomfortable. I remember that as a kid. But these have a fabric lined interior to the top, and they just have one button in the front, which gives you the room to get them on and off if you need a little more space to get them off a baby. Sometimes you do. Anyway, of course they come distressed. Everything comes distressed. You just cannot get jeans that are not distressed anymore. But they had a little Levi logo on the back, and they are made of really good denim. My kiddo is almost 2, and he crawls around in the gravel, the dirt, the grass, everywhere, and they are holding up really well. I wash them a lot. They need washed by the time he gets done wearing them in a day. He has 3 pair right now, and I just have them on rotation, and he just wears the daylights out of them, and they're holding up really, really well. So the ones with the best deal on them right now are the Vintage Sky, I think, yeah, which are the lighter wash ones, which we have the darker wash ones because I liked those better, but they are, the darker wash ones are usually $24.99 and they're $19 currently. But the other ones, the lighter wash, are usually $24.99 and they're currently $17.97, and these are for the 24-month size and the 2T size, so they're probably cheaper on the smaller size of things. Let me see, the 3-month, well, they're still $19 at the 3 months. Actually, they're more expensive at 3-month size than they are at the 24-month size. Go figure. The 3-month size is $38 regularly, and they are on sale for $19. So less fabric. Maybe it's more work to make them teenier or tinier. I'm not sure that I would put a 3-month-old in Levi's. Maybe for a picture day or something. They're kind of a lot of fabric, kind of stiff, but they're really soft denim. Like, they're not stiff denim like old Wranglers were. They're a softer denim. They're nice and thick, but they are not like a pajama pants soft. You know, like that's kind of what I had my 3-month-old in, was softer pants, because he wasn't, moving around. He was just hanging out. But no, at 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, 2T, 3T, they're really good. I like them a lot. So that pretty much sums up everything. I've talked for almost 30 minutes about Amazon Prime Day, and I had not intended to. So those are the products I have personally picked out for Amazon Prime Day, July 16th and 17th, 2024. And again, you can find these products easily in my Amazon storefront, which if you go below this video and click on the bio or the drop down, it'll be a link there that'll take you directly to the storefront where you can look at all the things that I keep there that are things that I love or have used or reviewed, or there's even a wish list there thing that I keep products I'm keeping my eye on for when they go on sale. If you try out any of these things or purchase any things, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought, what you think, or if you already have them, how much you love the baby food maker, because that one there, if you're only going to get one thing Amazon Prime Day, that's the one. That is, my opinion, the best buy for your money that you'll use that thing, the daylights out of that thing. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. If you made it all the way through this video, thank you for being here. Please subscribe, leave a comment, like the video. Any or all of those things help my channel to grow, and I will see you guys later. Bye.